Today we're going to be tying the little green caddis worm. It's a common pattern. There's a million variations out there. There've been everything from a dub body to a tubing body to wire inside tubing. This is the pattern that's been doing the best for me over the past 3-4 years. It started out on the yellow breeches and has gone from there. It's kind of replaced most of my caddis larva patterns that I have in my box. I'll share it with you. I start out with a size 16 Orvis beadhead hook and a black tungsten bead. I start my thread. It's 6/0 uni. Not a lot of materials in this pattern. There's 3 basically. And the first thing I tie in is my tubing and wire. This is chartreuse ultra wire inside clear micro tubing. Gives you that segmented body along with the color. I set it up inside the bead to start with. Helps set the bead in place. And I bring my thread back forward. And you wind your wire forward. It'll leave a gap, slight gap, because the wire does not press completely against and the tubing is clear. That's fine. It seems to add to the sense of segmentation. I purposely use black thread to enhance that. And tie it off. At this point, I dub black ice dub. I'm going to dub this fairly tight, meaning I'm going to pack it in a little bit. I want to lock the bead in place, and I want to give a substantial base for applying our epoxy. Again, I dub this fairly tight. And whip finish behind the bead a couple times. And normally I don't worry about flyers when it's ice dubbing. When you're finishing up this fly, I like to trim the top back just a little bit, because we're going to apply some goo. I use Zap-A-Gap goo. It's easily manageable and not too tacky. I'll put a little bit on top. and then spread it. And let it dry. It stays flexible, holds on the dubbing better than some of the other epoxies since there's no material over top of it or over top of the dubbing. And then once dry, I know I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to grab the dubbing or the epoxy or the goo. I pick out the bottom, give the appearance of legs. Sometimes I don't even do this until I'm ready to fish it. And there it is. Very simple pattern. One that will fish well no matter where there are caddis worms. Easy to tie. My best variation of what I would consider a guide fly. You can crank these things out fast. They're effective. They're one of the best droppers that I've fished. I hope this adds to your box. Little green caddis worm. Thank you.